Both of these applications turn your daily habits into a video game. One of them gives you a pre-built role-playing game with fixed rules, character classes, boss fights, and multiplayer quests where your failure physically damages your friends. The other hands you a blank canvas and says, build your own game from scratch, design your own stats, create your own currency, set your own rewards. But it only runs on one mobile platform, and if you ever switch phones to the other side, there is a completely separate application with no way to bring your progress with you. One has had 3 server outages in the first 2 months of 2026. The other has no cloud sync at all, meaning if you lose your phone, you lose everything. Both of them gamify your life. One locks you into their game, the other locks you into Android. Habitica started in 2013 under a different name and has been running for over a decade. It wraps your habits, daily tasks, and to-do lists inside a fantasy role-playing game. You pick a class: warrior, rogue, mage, or healer. Completing tasks earns experience and gold. Missing them costs health. Your character levels up, collects pets, rides mounts, and fights bosses. The entire productivity layer is free. Every feature, every quest, every guild. The optional subscription exists purely for cosmetic items like exclusive pets and monthly mystery gear. Multiple independent reviews confirmed there is zero difference in functionality between free and paid accounts. One major publication incorrectly claimed the free version limits how many tasks you can create. That is wrong. The company survives on what is essentially a donation model, with a small percentage of users choosing to pay for items that have no functional benefit. That is generous, but it also means the business depends on goodwill continuing indefinitely. The social system is the real hook. You join parties with other people and take on boss quests together. When one member misses their daily tasks, the boss damages every party member. That sounds motivating until the person who keeps forgetting their habits is you, and your friends are losing health because of it. Guilds let you join communities around specific interests, and challenges let you import pre-made task sets created by other users. The problems are harder to find on the feature page. The community forums were shut down in 2023, and users who relied on those spaces as part of their routine noticed the gap immediately. The server has gone down multiple times in early 2026, with outage reports in January and February. Multiple users on review platforms describe having their accounts banned without warning after community reports, losing their in-app purchases permanently with no successful appeal process. The application requires an internet connection to function, which means when those servers go down, your task list goes with them. LifeUp launched in 2019 and takes the opposite approach. Instead of handing you a finished game, it gives you a toolkit. You create your own attributes. Not just strength and intelligence, but coding, fitness, early bird, whatever matters to you. You design your own shop with rewards you actually want. 30 minutes of guilt-free gaming. 1 takeaway meal. A new book. You set the prices in currencies you invented. There is a crafting system where you combine items into new rewards, a loot box mechanic with customizable drop rates, and an achievement tracker that auto-counts your progress toward goals you defined. It has shipped over 400 updates since 2019, and the developer responds quickly to bug reports, which is a noticeably different support experience from the alternative. The application costs a one-time fee of roughly £1 to £3 depending on the platform and region, with no subscription and no adverts. Lifetime updates included. There is a free light version and a 7-day trial for the full product. The trade-offs are significant. It only runs on Android. There is no web version and no official desktop application. If you switch to an iPhone, the development team released a separate application called uLives in April 2025, but it was built from scratch using different technology. Your data does not transfer. Your purchase does not transfer. The new application costs more. The blog announcing it confirmed that migration is not available and may only arrive as a partial lossy import at some unspecified future date. There is no automatic sync between devices. Backups are manual through cloud storage services. The offline-first design means your data lives on your phone and nowhere else unless you actively move it, and the initial setup can take hours because you start with nothing. Multiple reviews from users with attention difficulties describe the blank slate as overwhelming rather than freeing. The fundamental question is whether you want a game designed for you or a game designed by you. Habitica decides the rules. 4 character classes, fixed stats, predetermined reward structures. You play within boundaries someone else set. LifeUp gives you the engine and expects you to build every rule yourself. More freedom, but more work before you complete a single task. Platform access is not a close contest. Habitica runs on both mobile platforms, the web, wearable devices, and browser extensions. One account, automatic sync, accessible from anything with a screen. LifeUp runs on Android and nothing else. If you own devices across both ecosystems, or if there is any chance you might switch, that limits your options to one. Social accountability only exists in one of them. Habitica's party system creates mutual consequences. Your consistency directly affects other people's progress. That pressure works for some and creates anxiety for others. LifeUp is entirely solo. Your motivation comes from yourself and the reward system you built. Nobody else is affected by what you do or fail to do. The reliability trade-off runs in opposite directions. Habitica depends on servers that have demonstrated repeated instability in 2026. When they go down, you cannot access your tasks. LifeUp depends on a single device with no cloud backup unless you manually configure one. When your phone breaks, you lose your entire history unless you remembered to export it recently. Both carry risk. One is intermittent downtime you cannot control. The other is permanent data loss you might have prevented. Development health looks different on each side. Habitica is open source with over a decade of history and a company behind it, but the forum closure and server instability suggest resources are not keeping pace with the user base. LifeUp has shipped over 400 updates from a small team, but that small team is the entire foundation. If one developer steps away, everything stops. If you use multiple devices, might switch mobile platforms in the future, want social accountability, or prefer to start using something immediately without hours of configuration, Habitica is the stronger choice. It works everywhere, costs nothing for the full feature set, and the decade-long track record means the game mechanics are proven. Accept that the server goes down sometimes, that the forum closure removed a community layer people valued, and that the party system creates obligations you cannot opt out of without losing access to content designed around groups. If you are committed to Android, prefer complete control over every element of your productivity system, value privacy and offline access, and are willing to invest the setup time to build something tailored specifically to how your brain works, LifeUp is the more flexible tool. Accept that you are locked to one platform with no migration path, that cloud sync does not exist automatically, and that the initial experience is a blank page rather than a guided tutorial. Both turn habits into a game. One gives you the game, the other gives you the pieces. The irony is that the free option has the wider reach and the paid option has the narrower platform support. Neither of them tells you about the lock-in until you are already invested. Every choice is a trade-off. At least now you know what you're trading.